What's up, guys? Welcome to your Spanish course, Learning Spanish from Zero. My name is Domingo, and in this short video, I will teach you some of the most typical Spanish farewell expressions. Let's start. Hola, chicos. Bienvenidos a su curso de español, Aprendiendo Español desde cero. Mi nombre es Domingo y en este pequeño video les enseñaré algunas de las expresiones más comunes para decir adiós en español. Empecemos. At the end of this video, you will be able to do the following. Recognize greetings in Spanish, learn how to say goodbye, and master the use of each expression in the proper context. Al final de este video, serás capaz de hacer lo siguiente: reconocer los saludos en español, aprender cómo decir adiós y dominar el uso de cada expresión en su contexto adecuado. Different ways to say goodbye in Spanish. Diferentes formas de decir adiós en español. As you probably know, there are over 20 Spanish-speaking countries around the world. That means there are dozens of different ways to say goodbye. Spanish is so diverse that knowing just one way to say goodbye won't cut it. Different countries use different words, so you need to know at least a few thousand variations to understand everyone. In this video, we will cover the most common and useful ways to say goodbye in the language. It's totally normal for Spanish learners to mess up every now and then. So if you've been in a situation where you didn't know how to properly end a conversation, this video is for you. And our first expression today is adios. Adios, which in English is bye, bye-bye, or goodbye. Adios is the simplest way of saying goodbye in Spanish. It literally means goodbye. That's because it's incredibly common and can be used formally or informally. And here we have an example, which is adiós y que tengas un buen fin de semana. Bye and have a nice weekend. As in English, if you're gonna see someone again, you would say hasta luego, which in English is so long, and here we have a short example. Hasta luego, Maria. Nos vemos, te veo, is our next expression, which translated in English is see you, and it doesn't require a reference to when we will see someone again. The difference between nos vemos and te veo is that if you are talking to a single person, you would say te veo, but if you are talking with a group, then you would say nos vemos, and here I included an example for you. Gracias por todo. Nos vemos. Thanks for everything. See you. If you're pretty sure you would see someone again, you would say in Spanish, te veo más tarde, which in English is see you later. Notice the expressions we have below. Le veo más tarde or lo veo más tarde is used when you are talking to a single man. However, if you're talking just to a woman, you would say la veo más tarde. If you're talking to a group of people, There are three ways you can use. The first one, les veo más tarde, is like the neutral one. It doesn't have any gender. It doesn't specify a gender. But if you're talking to a group of people and you're saying goodbye, you would say, los veo más tarde. But if you're talking to a group of women, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would say, las veo más tarde. Now, let's look at the example we have here. Mira, tengo que irme. Te veo más tarde. Look, I've gotta go, so I'll see you later. And if it refers to plural, you would say, entonces los veo más tarde. So, I'll see you later. Hasta pronto is an informal phrase that literally translates to until soon, but the correct translation in English is see you soon, and it has the same meaning as in English. Let's listen to this example. Bien, esto es todo por ahora, y hasta pronto. Well, that's it for now, and see you soon. See you some other time. Te veo en otro momento is similar to see you later. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you would see the person the same day. Let's listen to the following examples. Mira, seguro que te veo en otro momento, pero hoy no. ¿De acuerdo? Look, I'm sure I will see you some other time, just not today, okay? The expression see you has different meanings in Spanish. It can mean te veo, nos vemos, and also it means hasta. Now pay attention to the following phrases. Hasta mañana, see you tomorrow. Te veo la próxima semana, see you next week. Te veo el próximo fin de semana, see you on weekend. These expressions, it's something you'd say to a coworker or someone else you'll probably see the next day. Now pay attention to the following examples. La clase terminó. Los veo la próxima semana. The class ended. See you next week. The Spanish class has ended. See you tomorrow. La clase de español terminó. Hasta mañana. In English, if you want to say hello, you say good evening. But if you're saying goodbye, you say good night. However, in Spanish, we just say buenas noches. It doesn't matter if you're saying hello or if you're saying goodbye. You just say buenas noches. Look at the example we have here. Buenas noches, que duermas bien. Good night, sleep well. If a friend or a relative or someone that you know is going to bed, you would say to that person in Spanish, que descanses, which in English is rest well. However, there is another way to say it. Duerme tranquilo, rest easy, or, as the previous one, que duermas bien, sleep well. And our example here is, que duermas bien, cariño. Sleep well, my sweetheart. Have a good day or have a good night can be translated as que tenga un buen día, una buena noche. Que tengas un buen día, una buena noche. Que tengan un buen día, una buena noche. Remember
Tenga is formal. Tengas is informal because I refers to you, but informal. And tengan refers you, but in plural. Let's pay attention to the following example. Adiós, señora Chen. Tenga una buena noche. Bye, Miss Chen. Have a good night. Take care is our next expression, and it has slightly different forms depending on the formality. For instance, you can say cuídate to someone you know really well, like your friend, your family. Just only one person, you would say cuídate. Who? You. So cuídate. If you want to be more formal, let's say in this case you're talking to a coworker, you would say to him or her, cuídese. And if you're talking about to more than one person, in this case two, three, but remember you, plural, you would say to all of them, cuídense. Now, look this example. We'll see you at the party on Saturday then. Take care. Les vemos entonces en la fiesta el sábado. Cuídense. So the person is referring to a group of people, only one person. That's why this person said, les vemos. Who? You, plural. Keep in mind that I've been telling you that see you has three different meanings, but right now we are going to focus on te veo, nos vemos. If you're just talking to a single person, you would say to him or her, te veo por ahí. Or if you're talking to more than one person, you would tell them, los veo por ahí, or nos vemos por ahí. You can use nos vemos por ahí if you don't know exactly where you will see that person again. Let's look at the example we have here. Bueno, te veo por ahí. Well, see you around. Que te vaya bien. Que le vaya bien. It's a way for wishing good luck to someone. In English, it's like, I hope things go well for you. Listen to the following example we have. Me alegro de que lo hayan ascendido, señor. Que le vaya bien en su nuevo puesto. I'm glad you've got promoted, sir. I hope things go well for you in your new job. Due to the fact Latin America believe in God, it would be very common for you to hear in Spanish countries the following expression regarding God, like Dios te acompañe, God be with you, vaya con Dios, go with God, Dios te bendiga, God bless you, que Dios te ayude, God help you. Now look at the example we have just below. Vaya con Dios, mi amor, dame un último abrazo. May the Lord be with you, my love. Give me a last hug. Just like in many languages, Spanish speakers borrow words from others, and this is the case of ciao. You know that in English also you say ciao, but in Spanish we say chao, which means adios. And this is a word that comes from the European usage in Italy, Spain, and even non-Spanish speaking countries. It is usually used between friends or in informal situations. Let's listen to the following sentence. Te llamo al rato. Adiós. I'll call you later. Ciao. So ciao means bye. If you want to be in touch with someone, as in English, when you say keep in touch, you can say in Spanish, nos mantenemos en contacto. It means that maybe through the cell phone, the computer, or any other device, you will be in touch with that person. Let's pay attention to the following sentence. Oye, escucha, nos mantenemos en contacto, ¿de acuerdo? Hey, listen, let's keep in touch, okay? If you have ended a conversation and you just want to say hello to someone that is not physically there, and you want to say to the person who is talking to you, can you please say hello to your mom or your dad or any relative? The correct way to say that in Spanish is salúdame a. For instance, salúdame a María, salúdame a Pedro. We can translate it as, in English, say hello to your mom, say hello to Maria, say hello to Pedro. Now, let's look at this statement. Bien, por favor, salúdame a tu hermosa hermana cuando la veas. Alright, please say hello to your beautiful sister when you see her. Hasta la vista is an expression that became popular in a movie called Terminator. This informal closing literally means until the view, but is interpreted more as until we see each other again. This kind of expression can be heard in many movies, especially when one of the characters, the protagonist, is not going to see the antagonist anymore. Or maybe when they are in a raw situation and that main character is not going to see the other one in a dangerous moment and the villain is gonna die, so the principal or the main character will say hasta la vista, baby. If you have something important to do or you are with someone and you are over time, you can say in Spanish, tengo que irme or debo irme, which in English is I must be going, I've gotta go, or I'm leaving. For example, sorry, I'm leaving, lo siento, tengo que irme. So it means that you cannot continue with the dialogue, with the meeting, or with something else. Why? Because you had something to do or maybe see someone else. Not sure if you'll meet again? If you'd like to, use this phrase to say, I hope to see you again. Espero volver a verle. Espero volver a verte. Or, espero verte pronto. I hope to see you soon. And the example we have is, I hope to see you again, little Johnny. Espero volverte a ver, pequeño Johnny. If you want someone to have fun or have a good time, there are many expressions you can use in Spanish, such as disfruta, pásala bien, this is informal or casual, que disfrutes. With the expression have fun, you can say in Spanish, diviértete, which is informal, or diviértase, which is more formal. Now, let's read the example we have here. Go to the party, have fun, be with your friends, Ve a la fiesta. Ve a la fiesta. Diviértete. Ve con tus amigos. Feliz día or good day. While this phrase literally means happy day, it's really another way to tell someone to have a good day. Feliz día is formal. You'd say it to elders, bosses, and anyone you'd use usted with. Now, let's read the following statement. Have a happy day. Que tengas un feliz día. Feliz noche. Feliz noche. Good night. As the banner phrase of Feliz día, this one literally means happy night. It's used as a formal way to wish someone a good night. Again, you would use this with people to whom you say usted. Now, let's listen to the following statement. Time to go to bed. Good night. Tiempo de ir a la cama. Buenas noches.